Hello there, and welcome to the weekly Sif Taker live stream from the Sif Taker League. We'll jump onto the table, introduce the players, and then we can go with a bit of commentary. So, 2 seconds. Hey guys, you're now live on Twitch. So we have Kornel and Dylan playing for us this evening. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Welcome.
You've just rolled for initiative. Kornel won and has given first player to Dylan. So we'll let you guys crack on. When you are all set up and ready to play and set dials and want to start the clock, if you just like tab in the middle and then start your timer, we'll be watching and we'll just start the timer from there.
Okay.
All right. Well, best of luck and have fun.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Go, Ben.
Hello.
Right, so we should all be ready to go. So, yeah, interesting lists this evening.
Yeah, I've just been reading. It's nice to see the bobber fire spray, but have him as crew rather than the actual pilot for a change.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, I actually played against a Nim on Sunday, so, you know, he's making a bit of a return, possibly in sort of response to the sort of Nantex threat, I guess.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, somebody did really well with Bob and him in one of the Galaxies event, didn't he? I think he went either 5-1 or 6-0, I can't remember. But I'm quite happy to see Nim back. I mean, I like Nim ship. I think it looks cool. You know, he's not seen much love in 2.0, has he?
Well, no, I think it's a lot like we've chatted about other ships, especially like Dash we've got here, who were very powerful in 1.0 and obviously got hit with a sort of pre-nerf bat when points for 2.0 came out, and I think those ships certainly suffered. I mean, I guess Nim Miranda was a fairly powerful and some would say MPE kind of list. You know,
I used to fly that.
Well, this is it. Competitive events, you're going to take competitive lists. I think the issue is like, didn't it have like a top 16 at Firestorm regional, and wasn't it like 15 Nim Mirandas or something stupid like that?
But that was even worse because that was before they nerfed it as well. So with Nim, I think you could either 4 or 5 forward, and then 5 forward a bomb as well.
So yeah, so this
is ridiculous.
Yeah, so this is it. So like, I think there's a lot of sort of hangover from first edition with some of the ships, but no, I think this is an interesting list. I did see something very similar to this sort of Nim Fire Spray and Quad Jumper on the Gold Squadron stream at the weekend. But I think Kornel said that this is like the same list he took last time, so he's possibly been running this for a little while.
It's good for me if he's pointing backwards.
Reverse onto the board.
That's some shenanigans there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's where you get your Darrog and you fly off the board.
I hope he knows it's the wrong way.
Yeah,
He's got some shenanigans. I hope they do come in. I hope Quad Jumpers and Nim comes back because I've got 2 lovely painted ships.
So do you want to just do you want to run us down the scum list quickly?
Yeah. So you got Nim with dorsal turret, Dengar, prox mines, proton bombs, and a shield upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just reading Dengar because it's been a while since I've seen it.
It's the after
you
shot.
Defend.
Yeah.
If you're in the attacker's firing arc, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, roll an attack dice, unless the attacker gets rid of a green token, and then hit in a crit, take a damage. And you've got Emond as a mean with Boba Fett crew, proton bombs, Andreas title, and seismic charges.
So it's probably it's probably worth just commenting there. So Emon is the fire spray that can drop bombs with any of the 3?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it can do you 1 and then 3 hard or a 3 straight.
Yeah. So and with the he hasn't got prox mines, seismic and proton bombs, isn't it? I mean, with the prox mines, that can be quite cheeky on that one because you can obviously be quite accurate.
Well, he can. This turn, he's probably going to fire something back here, you can't see my hand, but fire it one back into there, and then Nim can hold it,
Mm.
and it'll just be there for as long as it wants.
So this is Boba Fett crew, isn't it? Deploying on a rock.
And it's got to be within range, outside of range 3 of the other ships.
Yeah.
And then just to finish off the list, we've got Zuvio with Composure, Pattern Line Analyzer, and Prox Mines. And Zuvio is the quad jumper who can drop bombs out the front.
Ooh.
And obviously the Composure's there, so if he's a bit unsure of the tractor, he can try and tractor and then fail it and still get a focus.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. As I say, we've not really seen this Boba Fett crew card, so it'll be very interesting how that plays out with Dash, and obviously Dash.
Do you know, I don't think I've seen the Boba Fett crew since, was it the Coruscant 1 year? You had to take it.
Yeah, when they had, the sort of list.
Probably the last time I've seen it. And then the Rebel list is a list we've seen a little bit here and there. So we've got Dash, Expert Handling, Bistan, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Wedge, just the server files, and Jake doing token passing. So I've actually tried this Dash list and I did awful with it, and I've never flown it again since. It just went to pot for me.
Yeah, I think it's an efficient Rebel list, isn't it? With Jake handing out the focus tokens and obviously Wedge taking away green dice. Go.
Oh, I was just about to do that.
Well, this is it. Told him just to like go.
Yeah, at least to check it is better than just doing something weird.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So it could be a very interesting game. So, I mean, I guess, we're going to see, I was about to say we might see a bomb drop straight away from Emon. Actually, that is quite cheeky because he can use the 3s, can't he?
Yeah. So he's going to stick it right in the middle there, and he can probably get all 4 asteroids there.
They've not started their time yet, have they?
No, they're doing it now.
I don't know. With my magic finger.
Oh, don't I know it?
hey, what happened at Worlds stays at Worlds. So, so I think, evening, Jason. Jason's popped along.
Is that Mr. Enigma Wargaming himself?
It is, yeah. Fresh from his painting of, was it Warthog?
I've not had a chance to watch it yet.
I've not had a chance to watch it. I saw the pictures afterwards, and as usual,
it looks good. The two, my Nim and Quad Jumper, are both painted by Jason.
Cool. Yeah, I was just seeing that Quad Jumper doing a little reverse.
Yeah, he's painted my Quad Jumper like Spider-Man for me.
Oh yeah. I think we've chatted about it before.
It's quite possibly my favourite paint job he's ever done for me. So for some reason, I don't know if yours is the same, but I can't actually see the seismic bomb. I can just see like a little white dot.
No, I can see it. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's working on your end, no one else can see what I can see. Because my laptop's pants.
I mean, this is going to be an early shield off Dash. I don't know how quickly Wedge will have gone forwards. But yeah, quite a cheeky little opening gambit, I guess. And possibly using some of these seismics on the debris and the rocks will actually thin out Dash a little bit, won't it? Some of his tricks.
I don't know, like a really good Dash player doesn't always go on the rocks, does it? Especially this loadout, because you're not worried about trick shot or the title. That's where a lot of people went wrong with Dash, is just automatically assuming that you should just fly on the rocks because you can. Especially in now he hasn't got as like the toys he used to have. He used to have like Lone Wolf and all that rubbish, and now you've just got to be a bit more careful with him, haven't you? You don't want to be wasting an action barrel rolling off a rock.
Yeah. Evening, Chris. This is obviously the Dash has got expert handling to make those barrel rolls white. So he's just choosing what, and he's going to blow up that rock.
Yeah,
So,
you might as well take the free damage while you can.
Well, no, absolutely, I think so. I mean, I suppose Nim could hold it, but
I mean, there's no stopping him 3 hard in 1 back in somewhere. Because he can reload them.
yeah. It'd be interesting to see. So you got Zuvio's done his little reverse there, but I imagine Wedge could come quite, 3 bank round there, or possibly a 4 forwards and boost.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think the greens and the quad jumpers are very good, if I remember. The blues, sorry.
But I guess Wedge probably doesn't want to chase it too quickly because he'll just get a proximity mine in his face.
And Nim is pointing that way.
Can't launch proximity mines though, can you? It's only the bombs that can get launched.
I think Zuvio can.
Yeah, no, I think... I'm just trying to think if it's...
So Zuvio can, but I don't think you can Trudge Sim.
No, I
I don't think
yeah.
I mean, he has not got Trudge Sim anyway.
No, is he not? Okay.
No.
So something in my head makes me think you can't launch them, but I could be wrong. I know the bombardment drones can put them out the front as well.
Yeah, I think it says somewhere in Trudge Sim, I can't remember what it says, but there's something written in it to stop you doing it. Yeah, so is that what's that, Bram? Is that seismic? Yeah. So we've got another seismic there.
Oh, he dropped another one. Might as well take those off, I guess. So we might do a reload action, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, now seems like a good time to do one, doesn't it? Because I can't see him coming in as such.
Oh yeah, so you'd have to hit the Havoc title. Yeah, so Traj Sim specifically says, during the system phase, if you would drop or launch a bomb, you may launch it 5 forwards.
There we go.
Instead. Yeah, so
I knew there was something written that stopped you doing it.
See, there's always these little things that the good players know that, must be a reason. Oh,
yeah, there it goes.
We've got
reloading.
Got some bot or something spamming the channel. Let's get the ban hammer out on him. Boom. There you go.
I can't see the Twitch at all.
Nah, it's like, what? Want to become famous by followers, primes, and views? Well, don't you know who we are? We're big deals. Let's purge him as well whilst I'm here. Boom.
Get off.
Yeah.
The cat's decided to come and watch the stream as well. At least you're being quiet for once. So he's reloaded. I'm assuming he's reloaded. Yeah, because he only dropped a seismic, so he's still got a seismic. Be interesting to see.
But this might be the turn then that Nim holds that seismic.
Oh yeah, he definitely. If nothing's there, you hold it. There's no reason not to. I like the shenanigans you can sort of do with if you drop a prox mine and you miss with Zuvio, you can just hold the bomb.
Yeah, that's cool.
Silly things like that.
So he's just used Nim's ability there.
Yeah. Actually, what's the other part of his ability on Nim now? Because he has got 2-part ability, but we always forget about it.
Isn't it about being obstructed by bombs or something like that?
Yeah, so you roll 1 extra defense dice. Because do you remember in 1.0 there was that player, I don't know who it was, made like a wall of mines and just hid behind it all games. And just like TLT'd through them or something. But I think it used to be you add an evade rather than you roll an extra dice. Because there's a lot of add-in, weren't there, back then?
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that's one of the biggest differences, isn't it? A lot of the power builds that we had, or the powerful ships from 1.0, certainly added evade results, and that was massive.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think there's only Nora who does it now.
Yes, I mean, there's ships that add other dice, so like add focus dice or add blanks. Like, so I'm thinking sort of Finn or Venny.
Yeah, but there's nothing that adds extra than your roll except Nora, I think.
Mm.
Because you can get 2 evades off 1 dice with Nora, can't you?
Yes, because something's range 1, she adds an evade result.
Yeah. Setting dials. I wonder if it'll just poop out another prox mine. Just proton, but not proton, seismic.
I don't know.
Just to say, don't come this way.
I think it might be a waste, though, because then you would be forced to use one.
I know, but I don't know how he'd stay, I suppose.
Yeah, he hasn't done it anyway. I mean, I guess Nim could always bomblet generator.
Has it got bomblet?
No,
no one uses bomblet anymore.
Proton bomb, sorry. Yeah.
No one uses bomblet now. It's not just free bombs.
Yeah, because you have to. It spend shields, isn't it, to reload it?
Yeah, I think you can reload normally, but some ships like Nim can't actually reload.
Yeah. What maneuver did? Oh, so oh, that's cheeky. So he's given a.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, so he does. So he allows Wedge to do a focus action, then links that to the boost.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he's right. Because you focus, then boost off it. I was just checking because I remember that there was someone on stream was doing it the wrong way at Coruscant. So he's doing like a boost and then focus.
Yeah,
I think it's with Supernatural or something. See, that bomb would have been good. He'll barrel roll out though. Yeah.
Did he barrel twice, sir?
I think he's just seeing which one's better. Oh no, he did barrel twice.
How many maneuvers has he done there? Just press undo.
Might have done too many moves now.
I say, must be able to undo.
There we go. Just barrel roll back the other way. Stay there. I know he needs to barrel roll back again, doesn't he?
That's it. So he's barrel to the left, and if he wants to undo that, then he's got to barrel back to the right, and then to the left again.
There we go. There we go. We got there. It's funny, isn't it, that something so easy in real life is like,
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some really cool stuff on TTS, but then equally there are some bits that are just very finicky, like the buttons on the tractor beam tokens.
Oh, that's awful. I hate that. I absolutely hate it so much.
Have you seen the changes they've made to the droids now that you have grappling struts or landing struts on your cards? When you flip your dial now, you then have to choose if you're doing a 0 or if you're doing the revealed maneuver. And yeah, it's a bit fiddly with that to click.
Yeah, to be honest, there's a lot of things like I was flying. It's gonna get Wedge. I was flying the droids before the outbreak, and I just can't be bothered setting them up on here. It's too much faffing, so I've just not flown them since.
What's that? Shield off Wedge?
Yeah. He's got Zuvio or Emond at range 3.
Yeah.
So he has to be careful there because Zuvio's probably going to track to him. Like next turn.
So he's got his foils closed, so he's only rolled 2 red dice there. And we've got 2 hits and then a single evade. And it looks like he went into Emon. I don't think any more shots apart from the quad jumper, probably.
Yeah.
It will no doubt strip Wedge's other shield. Destiny, it's the way it happens. Good ice pea shooter. Here we go. Oh, I don't think there's a focus token there.
What did he do?
Must have barrel rolled, I think.
Must have missed it.
Let's have a see. So, what could we have? We could have, yeah, pretty got Zuvio charging in to try and trap to beam wedge, I guess. What's...
Then you're going to... 3 bank. 3 hard, sorry. Probably. The bomb's a bit hit and miss there with 3 hard, I can't tell.
Hmm.
And Nim is there though as well.
Well, that's it. I suppose Nim could just trajectory sim a proton bomb there just to, keep...
He's not got trash sim. You're just that used to seeing it on him. See, even if he does track to wedge, I don't know what bonus it gets him.
Be interesting though. Like, I don't think Jake can quite get. Is it range 1 or range 2 for Jake's ability?
It's range 1, but wedge is stressed anyway.
Okay.
So you don't get a free focus. You get to perform a free focus action.
Okay.
It's why he can link. It's why he can do the link off it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he could perhaps get over to wedge before he gets Zuvio'd.
Suppose you can turn Nim in, hard 1, Emond, and hope. The problem is that it's a debris in it, not a rock.
Hmm.
So even if he ends up flying over it, he's still going to get to shoot. And he's definitely going to be doing a blue maneuver because he's already stressed.
Chris,
I'm surprised really, because I would have thought that you would have done the focus boost, then do a blue maneuver on your turn to clear it all.
Yeah, Chris Burnett's just saying in chat trying to work out why he's stressed. I guess he just didn't do a blue maneuver. Because he did the linked action, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wedge Antilles. No, hang on.
Yeah. Just trying to see what move he did, but it's not. Can't get it up.
He flew four forwards.
So that's why, isn't it?
Yeah, so he did the linked action with Jake and then just charge forwards.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I guess he fancied like a nice range.
Could have just focused, done the move, and then boosted afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot answer that question.
I think he must have meant to open his files, but forgot.
Possibly, yeah.
Because obviously you can't do the boost if you've got the files open.
This is it. I mean, the foils is quite an easy thing to forget sometimes, and yeah. Okay, so he's gone in. So he will be range 1, but he's not bullseye because that's it, isn't it? It's range 1, and then is it 2 tokens if you're in bullseye?
Yeah, which it doesn't really matter against a smaller ship, does it?
No.
But I always remember. Do you remember when we were doing the the videos at the start of 2.0?
Yeah.
And Colin attracted Will's bobber, and then he flew off the board. And the card for the video is just Will looking really sad. Whenever he phones me, that's the picture that comes up.
So we've not had a reposition on Wedge there. So that could be a sort of a double bluff there that maybe
that's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe Dylan felt that he would get repositioned. We shall see what manoeuvre Wedge has dialed in. I imagine it's probably a forward or a 2 bank, I guess, to clear the stress.
I had to go and look at the picture again. He looks like a little old man.
So it looks like Dash is hoping that Nim's going to do a hard turn here. And obviously take a nice broadside shot into Nim. We won't get a Biston trigger, so I don't think there'll be another shot. But no, Nim said...
That's pretty close as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be range 1, but it's out of arc. So Dash is out of arc. So he's
Close that.
Yeah, taking a target lock.
Oh, he's put the target lock on the line, so I can't see. Oh, we hadn't taken into consideration the Zuvio. Because if he'd have barreled him, I suppose he wouldn't have mattered. But I think, hasn't Zuvio got a sloop as well? If I remember rightly. So we have dial cards over there.
Well, I've got Yasby. So he can do 2 sloop, left or right. He can do a 2 reverse straight or a 1 bank reverse.
Yeah, so next turn he can sloop over him and then tractor him again.
Yep.
Oh, I love...
I see Wedge is still stressed. Did he do a blue or white?
White.
And
he did another 4 straight, didn't he?
And his foils are still closed.
Yep. He's obviously... I think he must have been trying to think... Well, I don't know why. I don't know.
Unless he hoped he perhaps cleared and... Is it a boost they can do off the...
Yeah.
Okay,
so... Nim's rolling fire.
Hit crit, spin the target lock on the reroll. Still blank. The Dash might be okay here.
Yeah. He's fine.
Yeah, you're going to spend one of your focus tokens because you don't need the double for Biston.
We can't, he's not any targets anyway.
That's what I mean. Yeah, so you might as well spend it. So probably a bit unlucky that Wedge
he's got
no damage. So we got hit an eyeball, spend the focus. For 2.
So Zuvio's not got any tokens, so he takes 1.
Evening, Andrew, and
you know what else is going to happen as well, don't you?
What?
Zuvio's going to fire a prox mine out the front.
Yeah.
Oh.
Liam's asking about the link to the video. If you obviously you should be following the Sith Takers on YouTube, and you'll be able to find it in there. So just have a look for Sith Takers on YouTube and look for Will with a face on.
Who was that? Ian.
Ian. Yeah. So Emon's going to take a range 1 shot into Wedge, and this could be a real problem with that proximity mine coming. There's a target lock. Oh, even worse. So 1 crit so far. 2 crits. Wedge is tractored, so 1 green dice.
Just taking a crit.
Yeah.
It's a shield.
Shield. But this does mean the proximity mine is going to get half points. Excellent. So let's just double check. So Emon, that's fine. Got a damage card on. Yep, I'm up to date.
So Wedge has got 2 choices, Annie. Run away or die. He needs to try and make sure he can get an action.
Well, this is it, and
Push.
he can't K-turn because he's stressed, so he can only go forwards. I guess Emon might drop a bomb here.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd need to be honest. I'd save him.
Well,
because he can't turn around anyway. Emon only needs to go forward and shoot.
But the proximity mine won't kill Wedge unless he gets lucky with crits.
Oh yeah.
So
Emon can still shoot him.
He can, but possibly dropping the proton bomb might just deal with Wedge. And then, if he's off the board.
I wouldn't bother myself. My cat said he wouldn't bother either.
Well, he's a pussy.
What does he know? He poos in a box.
So, Dash is facing off against Nim. I guess we'll probably see Dash fly over that rock.
Yeah. Get off.
Wants to try and get some distance from Nim, but I think Nim can just sort of follow him, really.
Suppose Nim could, Dash could turn away from him.
This is it. I mean, having flown obviously the Ghost Rider in sort of large base ships with barrel rolls myself, if Dash can do a hard turn to the left and then barrel roll back towards Dylan's board edge, he can possibly get a fair bit of distance, because Nim can't be so free about going over the rock as Dash can. You do have to be a little bit worried of that Skur, because you don't want to get into its front arc, because, 4 red dice at range 1. So, what are we seeing? Are we seeing a proximity mine? Or he's hovering over the dial. Waiting to see. The blue player's all set. It looks like Dylan's just checking the charges and probably feeling sad. I mean, I suppose. Actually, no.
It's this one here you want to be sad about. I mean, if he decides to do it, you just flip the charge.
Yeah,
Don't even bother.
So yeah, his hand's going for it. So here he comes a proximity mine.
I wouldn't have even bothered dropping it, mate.
I suppose. Oh, it has missed though. Has it missed?
No, it's underneath his base.
Has it? It's just the way.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, the stress token was looking a bit weird for me. So it's 1 automatic damage, which will get the half points, and then plus 2 red dice. Wedge got away with that. Oh look, he's dropping a proton bomb, Ben.
Is he? I wouldn't have done that.
I mean, it may not get wedged, but then Nim can hold it.
Hmm. Can you hear my cat?
Yeah. So Jake's come forwards.
Keeps climbing up on like the kitchen side behind me and just looking at me like, oh man, I've just fed him.
Yeah, but that's like the cat selective memory, isn't it? That was at least 5 minutes ago. Helping.
Well, I'll be honest, because I've been off work today, I've been spoiling them all day, giving them lots of food.
I'm helping some friends move at the weekend, and as a bit of a housewarming present, I bought them, like a bottle of gin, bottle of wine, or whatever. But I've also bought their cats. Have you seen the electric fish you can get that flop around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically got like a USB charger on it and stuff, and you can put like a little catnip pouch in it. So I'm sure their cats will appreciate that. So Zuvio's backed up there.
And we could still probably get his tractor off 'cause it's in bullseye.
Yeah. So what? What's he done there? So looked like he failed. He failed. He took a stress, but I can't see a tractor token.
I mean, he's in bullseye. Maybe they've just not put it on. Don't know.
Oh, Nim has bumped. Hey, Wedge has flipped his foils. Oh, but look at that. I told you that proton bomb was going to be gold.
Did he drop it?
The proton bomb, yeah.
Oh man. It's not on my screen, you see, I can't see it. wonder if he tracted him.
So Zuvio would have done the.
Oh, it's there.
So Zuvio did the reverse, and then he used pattern analyzer to do an action, but I'm not sure what he did. Unless, Liam's saying it's range 1 for the tractor. I think it's range 1, isn't it? And if he's bullseye,
No, it's range 2 bullseye. Pretty sure it is.
I don't know.
I'll just look on the card.
Looks like Wedge has had another horrible roll.
Yeah, range 2.
He's nimmed the proton bomb.
Yeah, because he's too near his own ship.
But,
yeah, he can range 2 in bullseye.
But that seems weird, though. Surely take... Oh, I suppose you could proximity mine Wedge again. But surely a crit on Wedge would be worth it.
Let's see what... see how many dice Wedge rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, on defense, yeah.
Maybe they've just not bothered putting it up. Nice.
Yeah, so Dash is rolled crit, hit eyeball, spending a focus. I think this is into Emon.
Yeah, I think that was his only shot.
Yeah, Emon is obstructed range 3, so has got 4 green in defense. But looks like has only rolled 1 eye. So we're definitely losing all 3 shields. Yep, we're losing all 3 shields on the fire spray. Well done, Dash. Looks like what's this, dorsal turret?
No, he won't be range 2, will it?
I know, I'm just trying to think.
Just range 3. Hold on. Yeah, it should be only range 2. Are they rolling dice?
Yeah,
Let me double check.
Yeah, no consequence, but that's a dorsal turret coming out the side, and that's only range 1 to 2.
Just a minute. I'll jump into the other channel and just tell him.
Alright. I mean, it's not a big deal. There's no no big deal. It's obviously no consequence as such. So just remind the players what the stats are. So yeah, the Space Tug Tractor Array action. Choose a ship in your front arc,
cool.
Range 1.
Yep, sorted it.
Okay. So yeah, it still has to be bullseye at range 1 to get the 2 tokens.
Does it not say range 2 bullseye?
No.
Alright, cool.
So it looks like, yeah, Wedge has rolled 2 green dice there. I think that was the shot out the back of Emon. So now we've got the Space Tug into Wedge. No focus token there.
Yeah, because he would have been double stressed, wouldn't he?
And Emon spent his focus on defense, so can't modify that. And probably, no, it's a crit going for on Wedge. But that would have been a dead Wedge if there was a focus token there. The Sif Taker
console fire.
The Sif Taker bot's just punishing Ian in his chat now.
What for?
Using capitals.
Why? What does it do? Just ban him for a bit.
Times him out for a bit.
Oh, no one will miss him. He's a bad man. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? Though he's going to send another bomb out the front.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah. And this is it. I mean, on average, you kill Wedge now because you get the automatic, and then one of the 2 red dice should be a hit or a crit. Especially after his last roll where he got nothing. So I just need to update. So Wedge is now down to there.
There's also the chances if he doesn't kill Wedge, he has to waste an action getting rid of his console fire because you wouldn't really want to chance it with Wedge, would you?
Apparently, the bot was accused of North Korean oppression by Lizam, so I've had to ban him for 10 minutes. wonder if I can undo that. I probably can't. Hang on,
I suppose they need to be careful here as well, because Dash has got a pretty open free-for-all in front of him at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, Nim might drop a proximity mine just in case behind him, but I imagine Dash is probably doing a hard turn to... I don't know if he wants to turn towards Emon, actually.
No, I mean, he probably wants to go straight.
Maybe the proximity mine would be useful.
Mm.
Emon has got no shields, no damage cards. 2 are there. Yeah, I think we're... 2. Try and work out how to timeout or again.
Isn't that a way you can just sort of time him out permanently?
Evening mark.
Yeah, another prox mine on wedge. Is that Mr. Fairbrother?
It is, yeah.
Congratulations on your new job, mate.
Yep, wedge is dead.
Ugh. Yeah, to be honest, I'm surprised he lasted last turn. But, you know, Dash can still do this. You know, 4 dice shots, we can shoot. You know, if you're getting 4 dice twice a turn, it's quite good. Emon's only got 5 hull anyway. Not Emon, sorry, Zuvio. Could always one-shot him before he even shoots. Going away. Just 1 minute.
Yep.
Go and sleep somewhere. I didn't mute myself anyway.
No. 1 minute. Just start swearing in the background.
I didn't swear.
No, but that's it. I was just thinking.
Good for me. I forgot he's set there. Everybody's set. He must be thinking about dropping bombs. Oh, he's not dropped one.
No, I was a bit surprised he didn't drop something, because I think that would have been quite a nice controlling piece to have that behind. Because certainly Jake couldn't be doing any of this.
Let's see if it was in range or not. It went too quick. I guess not.
Okay. Yeah, Emon's turning in, probably assuming Dash is going to be in that nice little gap between Jake and Emon. But even if Dash turns to the left, he might get blocked by Jake, or will be sat in front of Jake, I guess. I mean, Dash has got the white barrel roll, so it's not terrible.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see the 3 bank. Yeah. Got a double focus, haven't you? It's probably out of range 1 there. Problem is,
yeah,
Nim's probably just 1 banking, isn't he?
Yeah.
The random target lock there as well.
Well, no, that's what Dash took on that rock at the very beginning.
Oh, right. Guess that Nim's still putting his thing on that proton bomb as well.
So yeah, so Nim's taking a target lock on Dash. Dash is going to take at least 2 shots here. So Nim's holding that bomb again.
Looks like Dash's got a choice of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you keep going into Emon here, don't you? You know, you've got rid of his shields now.
Yeah, I mean, you shoot Emond and then throw a 4 dice at Zuvio. Just
So only one crit, unfortunately. And we got an evade, so Emon doesn't care. So yeah, now you're going to use your Bistan.
yeah.
Not an awful lot better. Hit eye, could spend a focus, but might just save it for defense.
Like I say, I think you'd probably just hold on to it there.
Which is it?
It's not that great, is it?
Well, Space
Looks
Tug's
like
getting what, 3 green dice and a focus token with no one to shoot.
Looks like he spent one of them though. Two hits. Oh,
Oh, he was shooting Nim, wasn't he? Sorry, my bad.
oh, did he?
Guess it makes sense. I suppose he doesn't have as many green dice, so he is Dengering. And look at Dylan's hand; it's now hovering over Dengo, and also forgot about that. I assume, which these little upgrade cards. Sometimes you do forget about them.
Suppose he can get rid of a green token if he wanted.
But it looks like he's rolling and rolled a blank, so it's all good. So Nim will take his dorsal turret back.
Yep.
Has a target lock, but no focus, so could spend that, or is he going to go for the?
I think he's holding on to it till later.
Yeah. Emon range 2 does have a focus token.
Sometimes it's worth holding on to it. It's no point chasing damage when you've not got a lot there already.
Yeah. Spend for 2, and then Dash is going to have 2 green dice in defense. And I don't
spend.
Yeah, he's still got a focus token. So yeah, no damage.
A whole load of nothing.
Yep. Now that proton bomb that was dropped a little while ago actually is a nice little placeholder now, because that might restrict what Dash might do. I mean, I guess he's got 3 shields, so he doesn't have to worry an awful lot about it.
And he can just turn onto the rock and not worry too much. Because Emond is definitely not going to be where he is now.
Yeah, I know. And actually, we might see the Outrider title being used here, because...
we might do it if they had it.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm so used to
you're just making up upgrades.
I know, this is it. I'm so used to seeing like ships with certain upgrades, and then you haven't got it. I'm also really tired from work, so.
Well, I've been at home all day. I don't know if I've mentioned that.
It's alright, I'm half day Friday, and then I'm off all next week, so that's all good.
Yeah. But it's not good today. Guess Nim just hard 2s or something.
Well, see, Nim could Talon here, I suppose.
If you ask Bob D, knowing when to Talon the Skurg is a very hard skill.
It is. This is, it takes years of practice. I mean, the problem is, though, their dorsal would then be on the wrong side, so I don't know if it would be a good move. He has got the target lock.
Again, though, you'd think that when he does get to shoot, he'd want it to be double modded, wouldn't he? If he's held on to it. I'm assuming Jake's going to hard 2 and barrel roll towards Dash.
He could do, but then, is Nim going to drop a proximity mine? He's dropping
You're turning away from Nim anyway.
Okay, so he's dropping a proton bomb by the things.
I get to see that one. I still can't see the other one in the corner. It's just a little white dot.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, maybe not the best map for seeing the outlines of the bombs and stuff, but I think it's quite nice for the obstacles. You know, some of the maps you can get on TTS, the debris clouds and asteroids kind of blur in a bit. Oh, it looks like Ben's disconnected, so I'll be talking by myself for a bit. Not sure if something's going wrong with Discord, because it looks like the players may have lost a bit of audio. So, I mean, I guess the players can possibly carry on with just like tabbing the table. Okay, looks like maybe Discord's back for them now. Oh, we'll see. Okay, so we've got about half an hour left in this game, and it's pretty close. So Kornel is winning with 55 points of wedge having been destroyed. But Dylan could get points. I think one more damage on Emon will get points there. One more damage on Zuvio will give up points there. Let's see, we're going to see double focus here. There we go. So Perceptive Co-Pilot triggering off Jake's ability. Emon has turned in and clipped the debris, so takes a stress and needs to roll. But a hit doesn't work, so only take crits on overlapping a debris. But possibly could be blocking Dash now. We shall see what maneuver Dash has done. Zuvio's turning in. See if he's going to barrel roll, if he's going to focus. Oh, evade. Red evade by things. And then, yeah, what's Dash up to? Hard one. It looks fairly safe there. He might rotate his arc. I suppose that's the advantage of having Jake to help with the Perceptive Co-Pilot focus action there. Because he's got the double focus, and then we'll see where Nim's off to. I mean, Dash may just sneak a range 3 into Zuvio. Probably definitely got range 3 into Nim if he wants it. So, one of the proton bombs has to explode, because Nim can only hold one of them. So Nim's got a recurring charge that he can use each turn to stop one bomb from detonating. Dash is now looking and looks like can shoot everybody, which will be pretty decent for Dash. Or depends, I guess, if he wants to take... I mean, Zuvio has got an evade token, but is probably still rolling off at not many dice. So Dash is having the first shot. Spend a focus for 3 hits. Didn't quite see who he was shooting. That's into Emon, so that's going to be half points on the fire spray. And I guess he's just having a consider. I suppose if he shoots Nim, then Denga could trigger again. Yeah, so he's going to shoot Zuvio. Oh! We've not had some great dice here, because we've got an evade token out there as well, which thankfully Zuvio had, so manages to avoid that damage. No shot from Zuvio. No shot from Eamon. I'll probably Ben again. Well, yeah, nearly, but you know, just trying to liven up the game a little, you know, with a little bit of a curse. But that has brought Dylan back into the game now, so it's now 55 to 43. You'd imagine Emon will have to go through that debris again. I don't think he can avoid it. Maybe the hard turn will help him out. Let me just change my colour. The players can't see my hand. What's Emon got? Emon has got a seismic and a proton left, so could possibly on a hard 3 send a proton bomb round the corner. So we will have another game at 8:30 UK time. So in about 35 minutes, and I believe we have got Empire versus Scum. I think the Scum might be a double fire spray, and then the Empire we will see Redline. I want to say Major. I don't know what I'm trying to guess here. It's certainly a Major Vinder and Lieutenant Sai. So be a very interesting list there. So we got Diamond Boron missiles. Might see that trigger against double fire spray. Fairly tooled up list. Nice. Yeah, so join us back here at 8:30 UK time if you want to see that. So yeah, Jake's barrel rolled in and given Dash the focus actions again. Zuvio coming around. Looks like he's doing the evade action again. Probably rotating the arc again, I imagine. Oh, I wonder if he's realised that his arc is pointing front and back. I don't think he's got a shot there out the back. I mean, it's possible that he's saving it for a turn, so Nim's going to keep that proton bomb from triggering again. Let's have a see. Yeah, no shot with Dash there. See, I wonder with Biston if you just... Because he's not got stress, so surely you rotate the turret there and have 2 shots. Because you've got your 2 squishiest targets there as well. And he's behind in the game as well. And Jake is possibly going to be hung out to dry a little next turn. So Zuvio's taking a 2 red dice. Range 3 into Jake, and Jake is going to lose a shield there. Emon's got a range 2 shot this time. It doesn't look like Jake's got any tokens. Only 1 hit from Emon though. And 1 evade from Jake, so he's safe. So an interesting turn, because, yeah, I think 2 4 red dice attacks into Emon and into Zuvio would have been quite nice there. But, you know, these players have been playing these lists probably longer than I have, so it's very easy for me to sit here and judge. Those who don't know, we have Knock the Sith Out 2 Hyperspace Boogaloo starting in a few weeks. So please check that out on Tabletop.to. The link is on our Facebook page as well. It's basically going to be a knockout event, although we're going to do it slightly differently this time, I believe. Rather than doing it pure knockout, we're going to do 1 round of Swiss, where everybody that wins makes it through to the first round, or sorry, the first round of knockout as such. But then what we're going to do is the top X amount of people who lose round 1 till we get like an even 64 or 128 will progress to the next round of the tournament, and then it'll be knockout from there. So we're not going to have all the mess of buys that we did last time. So Jake's doing his hard one. Probably going to be a 1 boost forwards, and I imagine we'll see the focus actions being used either on Jake or onto Dash. I imagine it's hyperspace because I'm hoping Ben wouldn't have called it hyperspace boogaloo without it being hyperspace format. I mean, we did chat about hyperspace format, possibly, as like a balance against certain lists like Nantex, but I think you can still take the Nantex in hyperspace. You just can't take, say, the crack shots and stuff.
It is hyperspace.
It is hyperspace, cool.
I was listening. I've just not been able to watch the match, so I've just sort of muted myself. I'm looking at starting it about the 19th of next month.
Cool.
So that just gives me a little bit of a break between to sort of do some. It gives everyone a break to try and catch up on any league games you may have missed before we sort of make a cut-off point. That's the plan.
Hey, I won a league game last night. Unfortunately, Mark's in the chat, but I've broken my duck for the season.
Can we class it as a win against Mark?
I am.
I was nice to him before. I can't be nice again.
So, is it correct that we're basically going to do like a round of Swiss for the first round so that we don't have that problem with all the buys again?
I think that was the idea, weren't it? So we wouldn't have as many.
So I think the way...
last time, it wasn't... The buys wasn't the problem. It was that I didn't do the buys the first round. It was the biggest problem.
Yeah. So I think it'll work. So I think if we... Say we have 100 people, we play one round... there'll be 50 unbeaten players, and then the top 14 losers will progress to the next round, and then we essentially have a top 64 player cut, which will be knockout from that then on. So that should all work fine. So Dash has chosen not to rotate again, but does have a target lock and focus, and that is going to tickle. So probably going to spend a focus, I imagine. Or is he going to...
so Dash is still going pretty strong, isn't he?
Yeah, so he chose not to rotate last turn, which meant he missed out on a shot into Eamon and a shot into Zuvio.
See, the Scum players looks in a bad spot here. Which is weird, considering Dash is in the corner, the exact place you never want Dash to be.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this turn goes, because Dash could take 3 shots here.
Yeah.
I think, Nimmer's got a
Nim's
target.
got a target. Oh, he doesn't need it.
Yeah, hit it, crit. Rolling natties out of the hand.
This is where Dash can take
Yeah. So spend a focus and we'll take no damage. Zuvio can take Dash at range 2. Has he got a focus? He's got a green token.
Looks like it's got an evade.
Okay. And then Emon is going to take range 2 into a tokenless Jake.
I suppose Jake's...
Oh, 3 hits out of hand. Well, he did a shield damage to Jake last turn.
It's a lot of shenanigans Jake does, isn't it?
That is Jake down to 1 hull. And that's half points. Because my concern as well last turn, not rotating the arc with Dash, was that Dylan was behind. So by not rotating the arc, he's not doing damage and closing the gap.
And even if he's got to try and get away with Dash now.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to end up near that proton bomb, isn't he?
Well, this is it. If he hard turns in, Nim could let the bomb go. Probably not, because Dash has still got shields. But Nim can just Jake's dead this turn. He's going to get boxed in that corner pretty much. I mean, he's got, he can reposition a bit and get the extra focus tokens and stuff, but you've got to feel that he's going to get shot a few times. He is moving.
You know what?
Sorry, go on.
A-wings live on one hull. It's what they do. They just survive on one hull and just zip around and never die.
They can do when they've got focus tokens, but at the moment, Jake is giving focus to Dash.
Well, he can focus and barrel roll or focus and boost.
Mm.
You know, he can take a focus himself and pass one off. Or even, he can even barrel roll, give himself one and then boost.
Yeah.
And give one to Dash. You know, he has got options with him. Because that's the dream, isn't it? To focus, barrel roll, boost, and give out 2 tokens. Can't remember how you do it now. Anyway, I'm interested to see what Dash does. So I think that the scum are just going to come in, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, surely a 3 bank with Dash would be the obvious choice here. I don't know.
Wow.
So he's going to have to barrel roll, you'd imagine.
The problem he's left himself is because it's where he is. Hold on. Because if he wants to give out focus to Jake and to Dash, he needed to do it the other way.
Yeah, but he didn't have space to boost.
No, but I mean, what you can do is you can barrel roll, give Jake a focus from the barrel roll, and then do the boost and pass one off as well.
Okay.
But not from where he was, obviously. Assuming he's just going to take an evade again, is he?
He looks like he kept his stress.
Okay, that'll be what that white token is.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dash has done the 3 bank. He's double focused. He's certainly got Emon in Arc. Yeah, just be Emon. But he might be happy with that, because if he takes a fire spray off the board, that will be an extra 43 points. So yeah, he's taking the target lock again. Yep.
I mean, he only has to do 1 damage, doesn't he?
Yep. And rolling 4 red dice, that's quite likely. Well, not quite likely, but you know, with the target lock and focus, you'd imagine that you'd get at least 3 hits. And I mean, all depends if he's range 3, if it's automatic death or not. So just a 1 forward from Nim and a focus, and I imagine Nim will hold that bomb again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's holding it.
Okay, so we've got range 3 from Dash into Emon.
So 1 damage does him.
Yep. And then that would PS kill him, so he wouldn't be able to shoot Jake as well. Well, there's 2 hits and a crit, so you may as well spend the target lock.
Yeah.
Ooh, so it rolled over to a focus. Now, Dash isn't particularly short of focus tokens. So yeah, he's spending to make sure he's definitely dead.
Yeah, it makes sense to
and
me.
yeah, it's a good job he did.
That was a good choice.
So just getting the crit through onto Emon. And he has now taken the lead by 13 points, but I think Jake is looking awfully exposed again.
See, I think here I'd probably just throw everything into Jake to try and finish him off.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Just to make sure.
Well, because especially the way Dash's arc is pointing, he won't be able to focus and rotate. Well, that's 2 hits and a crit into Jake at range 3.
Suspend it.
Dead.
Yeah, dead.
No focus tokens, unfortunately, on Jake.
No.
And the game score has swung back to Kornel, who's now in the lead 91 to 86.
Yeah, I think you do need to try and take Jake out because he's such an important piece of making the list work.
Yeah. And here we go. Was it Constable Zuvio, 2 dice pop gun into Dash? Yeah, there they are, the 2 hits. Dash is going to lose another shield. Not too concerned at the moment.
So Dash can just bank away, but if he does, he's probably not getting a shot.
This is it. Dash has got to do half points to Nim or kill Constable Zuvio to win the game. And he's got 12 minutes left to do it. And not give up half himself. And it is entirely possible. With Bistan, he can shoot both of those ships that are chasing him. He could go just straight forwards, maybe. His arc's out the rear.
Funny to see some arc dodging from Nim.
What's Zuvio got in the way of blues? Constable Zuvio. So he can go 2 bank, 2 forward, and 3. Yeah, so
he's moved anyway.
So he just focused. So he didn't. I suppose it's not worth doing the tractor beams because you can only get 2 if he's got bullseye.
Yeah. Well, you'd need 3 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So you could only get 2. So Dash has now rotated, but there'll be no Bistan this turn, and no focus tokens for defense either.
He's clearly going to barrel roll Nim because he's got the lock anyway. And he could probably barrel roll up to range 1.
Yep, looks like it. And this is it. Dash will now have Sense of Blind Spot, so he doesn't add 1 red dice for being at range 1. He actually loses 1. But he's probably going to take the range 3 shot into Zuvio, I imagine.
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, I suppose also you don't really want to shoot Dengar.
No.
Although he's just deleted 1 of his dice.
Oh, he's going after Nim.
Okay.
So it's got 1.
1 shield on Nim, and
now he's going to Dengar.
Yeah.
He's not got a green token to get rid of anyway.
Rolls a hit, so loses a shield. So I think that was possibly the reason why I think you do shoot Zuvio there, because then you don't get the Dengar revenge shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
So we have 2 hits, 2 crits out of hand from Nim at range 1.
So he's taken 2 crits.
Yeah.
So one's going through.
Oh, it's all going through.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dash isn't so great. Like I was saying, he's not the same beast, is he?
So what's that? That's shield hit.
Once he's on
crit.
his own. So we've got structural damage. Oh, that's a kick in the balls. Hull breach as well. So everything's crits.
Unfortunately, I think that might be it. Well, I mean, so what's he got? Structural and
6.
It is.
Yeah, structural and hull breach.
Oh,
So you may as well spend it for
I know,
one.
no, but I thought you might roll the 2 hits again. It does get an evade.
It's fine that way.
But that's half points on Dash, and that's a lot of points.
Yeah. He's no use on his own, is he?
Well,
Did
I think this is the issue. The issue is you didn't, and Dylan may watch this game back and think that was perhaps the moment that he perhaps should have rotated the arc. Not that turn. That turn, I think you have to just take the focus tokens. I don't think. I mean, it doesn't. You probably. I mean, Nim's dice roll was great.
Yeah.
But I think possibly you have to go straight there, focus, or you shoot Zuvio. I mean, he may have just forgotten about Dengar again, but you take Zuvio off the board, and that does put you an extra 21 points up.
I guess so. It is easier for us because we can see the overlay.
Yeah. But he's now 60 points behind.
I wonder if he's going to go next level. Oh no! Thought he might have done some crazy tracted Nim and barrel rolled him to the next turn. I think Nim's just going to go 3 forward or something.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, he could have gone 3-4 and just taken the dorsal turret, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So it would have all been crits against the 1 green dice.
Yeah. So Dash will now take range 3 into Zuvio. They've not checked for that bomb. We'll just assume that Nim's going to use his ability on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not enough. I mean, you may as well spend 1, aren't you?
Yeah. Does have an evade token here, so yeah, dodges both of those. This is
Isn't an evade statistically better on 3 dice than a focus or something?
That's what people say. I mean, I don't know.
I'm not the best at maths.
Problem now is with the structural damage, Zuvio's 2 dice pop gun's got a lot scarier. Oh, he's rolled 2 crits anyway. Who needs a whole breach? One evade, so that looks like another crit. But this is where it could get spicy if he like draws a direct hit, because then that bonus face down card comes in face up. Is that fuel leak?
Oh. So if he takes 1 more damage, he dies.
Yeah, because all hits become crits, and then crits. Yeah.
That's unlucky. That's the thing with Dash, though. Once your wingmates go, you really just start falling behind.
Yeah, it's a shame. I think there was a turn there where he could have rotated the arcs. He had the focus tokens from Jake. Could have shot Emon and Zuvio. Possibly taken out Zuvio at that point. Emon, he might have taken out a turn ahead. And then Dash versus Nim. Dash can just fly away from Nim. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Mark's saying he doesn't think Dash can escape here. I don't think it matters. Like, literally, the scum player could let Dash escape here, and, you know, what's he? He is 61 points behind. He'd have to destroy Nim, because killing Zuvio and halving Nim's not enough. He has to kill Nim in 5 minutes. Oh, look at this. Zuvio's just having fun with him now, flying over that proton bomb, going, it ain't gonna blow up. It's fine.
He's got to be careful because, he's got to try and block Nim. Because Nim's got the target lock. On top of whatever other shot he's going to get.
Yeah, a barrel roll to the right maybe and try and get inside Nim.
I mean, that's what you're probably not doing much of, are you, I guess?
The problem is, though, like, Nim can still rotate his dorsal if he clears Dash. He may not clear Dash, but...
I guess he's not that bothered.
But it is a league game, so actually, Dylan may be at the point now where he's just like, I don't actually need to kill anything else, I just need to not lose Dash. He's lost the game, but maybe preserve some MOV, maybe. That's fine. Don't worry, Kornel. We know you weren't going to let that bomb explode.
Yeah. So the quad jumper has got the hard one. I don't know why it was pinging then. Did you see what it was?
No, I didn't see.
Saw the ping go off, I just didn't see what.
I don't know. They've set dials. I mean, we've got 3 minutes left.
I do quite like a little scum salad list.
So double focusing.
I think if I was Nemesis, I'd turn away here.
Oh, yeah. So no shot, but may get Zuvio. And if we have a quick round of combat, I mean, unfortunately, he still can't win. even if he was to kill Zuvio and then go to the planning phase. So you can spend a focus for 3 hits, and Zuvio is on 3 hull, I believe. Don't think he can kill him here.
Nope. So he takes 1. Gets 2 back.
Oh,
And dash.
actually, that is half points on Zuvio, so he hadn't actually got half point Zuvio at that point.
So Dash needs to take no damage here.
Ooh,
If he takes this,
need a
he
picture.
dies.
Need a picture.
Yeah.
Focus token. So it looks like we got one more turn. Just a reminder for anybody that's watching now, we'll have a quick chat with the players when they finish the game, and then we'll have a 5-10 minute break whilst we get the next game set up, and then join us again from about 8:30 or just after, and we will have Imperials versus Scum and Villainy.
He's got my favourite Vinder in, so I'm happy.
That's it, and Redline, and we have a Lambda shot as well.
You've got a soft spot for the Lambdas, haven't you?
Yeah, I was thinking about possibly rocking them out at Ryloth.
Oh, I suppose you've already got your...
What about?
ticket, haven't you?
I'll get top 32 again. It's fine. Well, that's it. I've qualified for Coruscant, so I'm just playing around with some different lists. I'm quite enjoying the droid munitions list I'm sort of playing at the moment. Lots of tools, lots of toys.
How do you find setting it up each turn?
Yeah, fine.
Like each game?
I'm very used to flying swarms, as you know, so it doesn't bother me.
No, what I mean is setting it up on TTS.
Yeah, no. I've been flying 6 ships on TTS quite a bit, so...
Oh, yeah. I just can't be bothered. Maybe it's just me being lazy.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. Well, if you are going to bump Fen at range 2 in front of a bomber that's got concussion missiles and a target lock. So that is time in the round.
Sounds like you cheated him to me.
Oh, Dash is bumped.
I hope Nim's just gone 1 forward.
He's done a 1 bank, hasn't bumped. Even if he goes 1 forward, he's got the dorsal turret.
That's what I mean. That's what I thought he was going to do. Yeah, Dash is dead here.
Yeah, GG.
4 dice. Target lock focus.
I don't think Dash has got a shot, has he? Nah.
Hold the bomb.
Yeah. Right. If that doesn't die here, we'll have a steward's inquiry about these dice, but they've been pretty hot so far, so I guess it would balance out. No, that's 4 paint. So with the whole breach, that's 4 crits, and he has 1 defense dice.
Do you know, he's had that target lock for most of the game and never used it.
Should we pop onto the table and we have a quick chat? With
mate.
Those bombs are filthy.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Cornell. Commiserations,
Thanks.
Dylan. Pretty brutal game. Poor Wedge getting abused by Zuvio and his proximity mine dispenser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel that went for you, Dylan? Obviously, the result went against you, but do you think there was anything particularly in the game that was sort of telling, or perhaps
Yeah, I mean, I've played against Zuvio once before, and I completely forgot that he can dump stuff out the front. It was just, I don't know. I just approached the whole thing poorly and lost Wedge for basically nothing, and from that point, it was just trying to scrape back at what little shred of pride there was.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough sometimes, but I mean, at least with Dash, he can shoot 2 targets, so he can also be a bit of a force multiplier for you.
Yeah, but Cornell did a good job of keeping targets out of the way. So it was very rarely I felt, and I'll have to watch it back, but I didn't feel like I very often got 2 shots off.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's well flown by Cornell. I mean, have you used this list a fair bit, Cornell?
Not really. So I just played those a few times already, and it's 50-50 for now.
Okay. No, I mean, it's. I think Nim's in a good place at the moment. He's starting to come back into favour. Certainly, potentially against like Nantex and stuff. I think he could be quite useful. And we did enjoy you like holding that proton bomb for like half the game and just be like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah, that list was created just for spam tags because we have too much list in Warsaw now of those. So I just decided to play something with bombs.
No, I think I've gone down the sort of droid munitions list, so I've got proximity mines and stuff in that. So that's possible. Are you playing in Ryloth?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I was on Datomir for now. I'm not sure. That probably will be study on 17 October. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for both of you for coming on this evening. Very entertaining game.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah. And
Thank you very much for having us.
Thanks for.
Best of luck in the last round, and see how you get on in the league.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, we'll sign off the Twitch stream there. Like I say, if you're watching at home, please come back in about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back with the second game of the evening. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for inviting, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Great. Thanks, Cornel.